need her. You need her. Well, the party was getting hot.
From St. Lucia to the we jumping up and we don't so put up something in the
Welcome everyone to another episode of Numusiczone TV. I'm Craig Bellot, your host, and today we have a very special guest with us in New York City. He's played with some of the biggest bands from Dominica like WCK, Effects, you name it. Also partnered and collaborated with a lot of Caribbean artists, TC, Claudette Peters, Ricky T, just to name a few. We're going to be here with Mr. Nayee performing in New York City right after the break.
girl, I can sleep, I can't breathe, girl. This feeling making me weak, girl. I really need you back in my world. I thought I could deal with it, but it really making me sick. No, it's really starting to take a toll. No, it's been so long we're separated that I don't know where you are. Lonely nights and mixed emotions got my memories running wild. I really got to find you, darling. Let me be the one to comfort you, darling. The love I know we had, it was brand new, darling. Girl, I can give you anything you need, darling. Just give me that one chance, please. I'm feeling sick in me head, girl. I cannot sleep in me bed, girl. So empty at night, feel all alone. No, I can't even concentrate. Plus my boss say I'm always late. If I keep this up, we gotta let me go. It's been so long we're separated that I don't know where you are. Lonely nights and mixed emotions got my memories running wild. I really got to find you, darling. Let me be the one to comfort you, darling. The love I know we had, it was brand new, darling. Girl, I can give you anything you need, darling. Just give me that one chance, please. I miss you,
Welcome back, guys. Craig Bellot here, Numusiczone TV. We're here with Nayee, one of the most talented artists out of Dominica. Nayee, tell us a little bit about growing up in Dominica. What really got you started in the music business?
Well, the music business for me was from a very early age. Thanks God for the Almighty Father and my dad, the late Alan John Baptist. Actually started off musically inclined, keyboards, drums, everything was a really aspect at home. We had all sorts of instruments at home, so it was an issue of which one you want to pick up.
Okay, so your dad had instruments around. Was he musical at all?
Yeah, he was. He played the pan, he wrote calypsos, guitar, bass, he wrote scores. Like I told you, musically inclined from a very early inception.
Okay, so you picked up on you know, with music instruments around, musical family. Where did it go from here? Tell us your earliest points where you were into the music.
Well, my earliest point in the music was playing every song after WCK jams. So you know how that does go. In the era of WCK, we go home, we practice everything from Cornell. You know, that's the person that really set me out to be playing keyboards and everything else. And then from there, you just stem up. I mean, you put your own work into it, you create your own style. My first inception was Effects Band. Then I ended up playing for Swinging Stars, then WCK, and then from there it was just up.
Did you decide to really take this thing professionally, you know, full-time in the business? What made you say, okay, you know what, this is what I want to dedicate my life to?
Well, I think after a while of doing it, it kind of calls you. Because you figure doing things for other people and being part of all the groups, there's always a emotion in you where you have the per se like living the nest. So you get to do your own thing, get the confidence in yourself to go forward on your own, and that's where am I right now.
Okay, so what was it like in WCK band? Tell us some of your favorite memories there and what that was like for you.
Well, the trickiest thing about WCK band is I started off at the band as a keyboard player, believe it or not, and then worked my way through the years. I've been a part of the band for the last 15 years, and then it's like this one Pacific jam. We went to St. Croix, and then the lead singer didn't come, and it was like, you know what, that was just my time. because I knew all the songs from growing up on it, playing them all over and over, word for word, and that was just my inception as a vocalist.
Okay, right. And you know, there was a point as well where I guess, you know, the band was without a lead singer, or you left and decided to do your own thing. Tell us about that transition.
Well, it was a transition I always knew that I wanted to do, because sometimes you don't want to be part of everything else. You need to step out and do your own stuff, because you know you have the confidence and you have the talent to do that. But it was just a matter of timing, you know. Still, I didn't burn any bridges, because I still do perform with them as time to time, but I really on my own venture like right now.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to take this quick break. We're going to show you one of Nayee's best videos, and we'll be right back.
Jump in with me, friend. Rickety and Nayee mashing up with a brand new tune for them. And I love the way you jump in. It does make me feel like whining. Carnival time is mad thing. On the road and the back of the drum. We coming to mash it up. We don't care what nobody say. We coming to mash it up. We don't care what nobody say. We coming to mash it up. We don't care what nobody say. We coming to mash it up. We don't care what nobody say. We here come for fighting. All our week is the same thing. Right now is misbehaving. We jumping and we waving. The kind of rum we drinking. We don't have time for thinking. The alcohol taking over and doing what it wants. I feel I could do what I want. We could do what we want. I feel I could do what I want. We could do what we want. I feel I could do what I want. Let's do what we want. Send no shit with them niggas. We coming to mash it up.
Carnival calling, we calling you, jumping up, calling you, calling Carnival calling, Carnival calling, calling you, calling you.
When it's set me fetting hold it, drink me drinking hold it. Set me fetting hold it, drink me drinking hold it. Set me fetting hold it, drink me drinking hold it. Set me fetting hold it, drink me drinking hold it.
Down the road,
So put up something in the air, Hey, from St. Lucia to the air, We jumping up and we don't care, Hey, so put up something in the air, Give me that. See me. One to them.
it's Nayee, Ricky Solution, meet Dominica, Mad Vet, get the girls them wet.
Welcome back, guys. Craig Bell out here, New Music Zone TV. We're here with Nayee, one of the most talented artists out of Dominica. We're here in New York City. Nayee's doing a few tours here in Miami, in Toronto. So, Nayee, tell us about the fans. How are they reacting to you now being a solo artist as opposed to, you know, with one of your former groups?
Well, like I tell you, fans will be fans. There's fans that with you all the way. There's fans that always say, the boy, go back and CK, boy, and boy, and boy, and boy. But that's how it is, you know what I mean? It's like right now I have the vibe and the fuel to do what I want to do. I never burn no bridges with anybody, so I always do a few collabs with CK now and then when I can, when I get the chance. But right now my main focus is team.
Okay, so what do you have in the pipeline in terms of songs, albums coming out, videos, anything? What can the people expect in the coming months?
Well, I have a few chunks going to be releasing for Labor Day, most definitely. We're going to pick up from here, and I have a few stuff coming out, but then, you know, already burning the element of surprise. I don't want to do that, because I don't want to go on TV and do all this burning, and nah. I would like to make people get surprised, and it's going to be very interesting, I must say, because New York so far for me has been a great location, I must say.
Okay, tell us some of the other areas you plan to tour. I know you have Carabana coming up. What else? What's your tour schedule like?
Carabana is in the next 2 weeks. Then I have London coming up. Then we have Labor Day. Then right after Labor Day we have Miami Carnival. So it's going to be a nice rough ride, but productive ride.
Okay, and any plans for the international market? I know we like to stay. You know, we like to master our territory first, and then branch out. What's kind of your strategy to get yourself out there?
Well, it's like me more marketable. Like really working on management, making myself get a management team. Hanging out more with you guys to get it more out there internationally. New Music Zone is a mad thing, Craig, you know already all the time. So it's just a matter of creating a team to vibe, to push, because what I realize over here, most of the popular artists and most of the productive artists, they always work with a team. You know, so right now it's just me on my own right now, but I'm in the process of getting a team. I have my first step, which is my own live band. So we just move from there.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. You know, a lot of the successful artists, they network, they have their team together. It's not just one guy, you know, it's always a collaboration of talented guys. So that's great that you're doing that. What can the people look out for, you know, in the coming years from Nayee? Is it an expanded band? Is it more collaborations? Is it more music? What can we expect?
Well, you see, like I tell you, I'm musically inclined, and it's like that's my venture. I'm not going to try to diversify into something that I'm not. I've been musically inclined from inception, so that's really my drive and my passion. And if my dad was alive still, I would want to make him proud, and that's what my mission still is. May his soul rest in peace.
Okay, great. All right, guys, we're going to take this quick break, shoot you to one of Nayee's best videos, and we'll be right back.
I'm going off again, ladies everywhere. I don't know what to do, cause all of them so cute. But I must make up my mind. I'm running all the time, and I feel it to wine. I feel it to wine. I'm not giving up, big boom boom, shaking up and start pushing back like a bumper truck. Getting on, they don't give up, they whining. I'm not giving up, big boom boom, shaking up and start pushing back like a bumper truck. Getting on, they don't give up. Let's ride. Nice. It's a blessing to see, man. One time, let's ride.
See all the girls I'm moving. Watch how the girls I'm whining. Look how the girls I'm moving. I like how the girls I'm whining. See all the girls I'm moving. Watch how the girls I'm whining. Look how the girls I'm moving. I like to see the girls on Carnival Day. Belly bata jambe on Carnival Day. Look steady living on Carnival Day. On Carnival Day.
It's mad. Must be. Combination mad. Let me run one time. Judah, boy, no.
Boom, it's your boy, Mr. Nayee, and we done with New Music Zone TV. It's a mad thing, a mad thing.
Welcome back, guys. Craig Bell out here, New Music Zone TV. We're here with Nayee, one of the most talented artists, singers, songwriters out of Dominica. Nayee's here with us in New York City. He's got a few shows coming up, boat rides, Caravana, Miami Carnival, you name it. Nayee, tell us about your team you've set up out here to really get your tours going. Who do you have in your band right now?
Right now, my band consists of only 4 of us. I have 3 players: drummer, Obama Productions, New York should know who that is. Ali, New York should know who that is. Sailor, crazy bassman. Very selective few. Very, very selective crew. And we came up with that name, and I was like, you know what? You guys, team. And everybody was like, okay, yeah, cool. I was like, nah, team. And then that was it. I was like, you know what? That's it. So right now it is a new endeavor. Put this site together. We have 52 states to play with and internationally.
Yeah. I know. You know, a lot of artists try to do it themselves. You know, they want to do every single thing themselves. But you know, you're putting this team together to help you out in each area. They have their specialty. You have your specialty, and that's how you move forward. A lot of artists, you know, they look up to you. They see you doing your thing. What advice do you have for them to get to that next level?
Well, it's just confidence in yourself, and basically there's a right way to do certain things. A lot of artists get different links, different pull-ups through different collabs that pull them up, different people they have in their corners and things, but you don't manipulate that. You use that as a stepping stone to build your own self, because when you don't get those helps from certain people, you're left out there on your own, and that's where most of the artists kind of fade away. You know, not all artists like myself are able to write, compose their own music and create their own songs. Some people have writers, some people have arrangers, some people I'm just lucky enough to be able to do it all by myself.
This is who we are. Nature and Dominica, preserving our culture. We really come back, because we're standing together. It's now or it's never. There's a special place on earth that everybody should know. Where there's rivers, corals, beaches, everybody should go. It's our security, make it priority for our community. Yeah, this is who we are. Nature and Dominica, preserving our culture. We really come back, because we're standing together. beaches, divers, hoteliers, they all in this too. Teach your kids to love and preserve it for their future too. Without them granting you, we can all do it too. Do it for me and you, my nature island crew. My island, nature island, Cabrits, marine section, wonderful people. Nature island, beautiful island, nature island, wonderful people. Nature island, beautiful island. This is who we are. Nature island, Dominica, preserving our culture. We really come far, cause we're standing together. It's now or it's never.
Yo, boom, this is your boy, Mr. Nayee, and you're on New Music Zone TV. Me very little thing still. I feel into wine, to wine. So please don't waste me time. Girl, I see you standing there, and I feel to break away. Yeah, I want to wine on somebody. Look out for this one, brand new, coming out soon, Labor Day. I'm mad thing.
Welcome back, everyone. Craig Bellot here, New Music Zone TV. Thanks for joining us for this episode with Nayee. Nayee's going to be performing here in Miami, in Toronto, Caribana, all over the U.S. for this year and coming years. You can check out his music on numusiczone.com. And for all your Caribbean artists, log on to numusiczone.com. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Log on and check out the best of Caribbean music. Stay tuned.
Yo, this is your boy, Mr. Nayee, and we're done with New Music Zone TV. It's a mad thing, and guess what? It's a wrap.